Okay, so number 7, please make sure you're writing everything out step by step. I'm going to try my best to not lose anyone and write out every indicative step that exists. So before we were solving x equals, d sub x over d. We got y equals d sub y over d. Now we have z equals d sub z over d, where the definitive value is the same in the denominator of each one, but we have a different x, y, and z unknown within the matrix, right? So this is more time consuming because it's a 3 by 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 values this way, 3 values that way. This one isn't counting. So let's start with solving the beginning, okay? So make sure you write out every step, and I'm going to try to write out every detail I humanly can. So the first one we're going to start with is the definitive value. First things first, with our matrix, we're going to write a plus, minus, plus. Nothing special. Now we're going to write down, I do the x's first, then y's, then z's. We don't use these yet. So our our x's, 2, 3, negative 6. Right here, 5, negative 2, 1, 2, 4, negative 7, right? And let's check it out. So positive 2, positive 5, positive 2, 2, 5, 2, cool. 3, negative 2, 4, 3, negative 2, 4, negative 6, 1, negative 7, negative 6, 1, negative 7. Wonderful. So that's perfect. Now, this is what we're doing. Hear me out. We're going to start from left to right on the top row. We're going to write 2, a matrix symbol. And now what we're doing here, after we write the 2, anything that's on the same row across and down will no longer be mentioned anymore. You feel me? So what do we have left here? We got a negative 2, positive 4, 1, negative 7. Close that thing. Now, not hard, right? Now we'll go to the next one. Who's our next guy? We got a negative now, because we're going based on this positive 2, the little matrix. Now we have negative 5, right? And now the same thing again. Wherever 5 is located, across and below, we will not add those things in. So we're going to close it off, put a matrix again. What do we have on the left that's not crossed out? 3, negative 6. 4, negative 7. Wonderful. Still with me, right? Like I said, I'm doing everything step by step, so I shouldn't lose anyone. Now we're at positive 2. So plus 2. And as you guessed it, yeah, the plus, minus, plus, it's always in that same order every time, and that's what dictates what each little kind of break off will be. So do this. The 2 is right here. Take off all the rows that have a 2. What do we have left over? 3, negative 6. 3, negative 6. And what else? Negative 2, 1. Close that thing. Now we can start solving like we did prior. So I'm going to do it step by step, guys. So we're going to have a 2. I'm going to do an open parenthesis. 2, negative 2 times negative 7 gives us positive 14 minus, because that's part of the formula, not because of that. This is just part of the formula. 4 times 1, 4. Close that bracket. Next, we got negative 5. So I'm not touching these guys right now. I'm touching what's inside the matrices. Open parenthesis. 3 times negative 7 gives us negative 21 minus, what is this? 4 times negative 6 gives us positive, what? Yes, 24. Very good. Or sorry, negative 24. Negative 24. Close that. Plus 2. 3 times 1 is 3. Minus negative 6 times negative 2. What does that give us? Positive, right? Positive 12. Perfect. And this negative was just there. So just double checking my work. Yep, negative 21. That is negative 24. Perfect. So now let's simplify everything down. We got a 2. 14 minus 4. That is a 10. Minus 5. What goes in here? So negative and negative is a positive. right? So negative 21 plus 24 would be what? 3, right? And to double check, hey Siri, negative 21 plus 24.
Negative 21 plus 24 is 3.
Cool. Keep going. Positive 2 right here. 3 minus 12 is what? What is that? If you said negative 9, you are correct. I feel like Dora the Explorer. What do you think it is? And then I take an awkward silence. Okay, so now 2 times 10, 20. 5 times 3, 15, but negative 15 because of that minus, right? Negative times a positive. Positive times a negative, we know it's going to be a negative. 2 times 9, 18. Hey Siri, 20 minus 15 minus 18.
20 minus 15 minus 18 is negative 13.
Wonderful. So now we found the value for D. It is negative 13. So I need you guys to remember that. Okay? So I'm going to erase all this, and we're going to keep going with the next step as soon as I find it. Cool.